Hey guys, welcome back to Modern Housewife. I feel like I'm finally back on like a good recording schedule. I feel like it was completely off the last couple of weeks, and realistically, that's okay for a mom. Sometimes we just need a break. Sometimes we just need to find ourselves again. But have no fear, Modern Housewife is here. Trying to be back to my normal vlogging schedule, and maybe a little extra in between. So if you can tell by the title of this video, I'm gonna be doing a tag today. Okay, so I haven't been watching this YouTube channel for very long, but I absolutely adore her. I'm actually taking this from Ashley over at Joyful Chaos. I'm gonna link her video down below, and then her video links the other person down below, and yada 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 yada. You know how it goes. It's a tag, so figure it out. So I just thought when she did this video, how absolutely perfect and fun this was. So if you've known me a long time, most of you don't even know who I am, except for the crazy mom who makes a fool of herself on camera. Okay, I have to show you guys something, and then I'll get into the tag. So this, my dear friends, my 11-year-old writing notebook. Yeah, that was do the math, 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 19 years ago. I just have to show you guys something, and I don't want to look down for too long, because if I do, then you see that yeah, my workout regime is not working quite yet. Okay, so this is so funny because I have this thing titled My Children, and I've talked about this before in one of my other mom tags. If you haven't seen it, I'm gonna link it up below. Link it up below. Link it up below. You know what? I understand that it's like 5 o'clock on a Saturday. Come on, Shauna, get it together. I'm gonna link it above. Okay, if you'd like to see that. I kind of talk about the fact that in my journals, I totally knew I was gonna have a ton of kids. But what you didn't know is that I like freaking named all of them. Yvonne Joy. My firstborn, its name is gonna be Alexander, which is crazy because I named my firstborn Alexis, which actually has the same exact meaning to their names. Amir. Whatever. Adriana, Adara. So here you go. Before they even answer these questions, I'm gonna tell you what my baby girl names were from my childhood. I can't even read my own writing. Marie, Italia, Natalie, Rose, Dahlia, Danielle, Dinah, Jasmine, Jemima, Lavia? I am really sharing to you guys like a very, very embarrassing personal part of my heart. Boy names, Adon, Adin, Akelia. Where the heck was I getting these names? Emmanuel, Jordan, Corey, Ramon, and Yotam. I'm kidding you guys. Yotam. I want to have this many children. I want to have 22 kids, but I have to talk to my husband first. Yes, we've already gathered that. We just talk about Yotam. I have to see if Yotam is even a real name. I have to wonder where he came up with these. I was homeschooled. We didn't have the internet back then. You didn't have tablets. You didn't have the outside world. Yotam. I don't even. Oh. It is a biblical name. So that's probably where I got it. God is perfect. Is spurred by his brothers in the book of Judges. So that's probably where I got it. Yotam. Yeah, that's not happening. Yotam. Sorry, that was the biggest intro ever, but now you know like a deeper, more personal part of my life. I'm freaking crazy. So, on to the tag. So the first question is, what is your favorite girls and boys name from the top UK names in 2017? I was totally gonna go with like the US names, but then I thought, no, I'll just keep with this tag. Who knows, the UK could be like totally cooler than we are. And realistically, they are. So for the girl's name, I actually picked Harper. I just thought on that list, it was kind of a cool, trendy, modern name. And even more, I kind of liked it with our last name, like Harper Hausman. It was just kind of like a cool name. Actually, growing up, when I would like write my name, I told myself like if I was ever an author, I would change my name. It was always gonna be Jenna Jones. For a minute, that was kind of like a cool pen name, like Harper Hausman. And then I picked Jude for the boy's name because I've actually thought about Jude before. I really like the name Jude. It's biblical, yet kind of snazzy. I like the name Jude. That actually might go on our list for someday, maybe even as a middle name. I just really like Jude. So then they asked what was our least favorite girls and boys name. For a girl's name, I came up with Imogen. I don't even know if that's how it's pronounced, but I don't think there's any pronunciation of this name that I would like. Imogen, Emojin, Emojine. Like, I don't even care what kind of like accent you want to put on Emojin. Why do you want just emoji? Because that's the in thing, right? Emoji Hausman. Whoop whoop. Like, I'm sure that's a thing. How much do you want to bet these naughty little millennials are totally naming their kids Emoji? Lexi would in like a heartbeat. Boy's name that I picked on the list was Gus. There was a couple that I didn't like. It wasn't that they were horrible, it's just not something I would pick until I got to Gus. One, because it reminds me of the mouse on Cinderella, Gus Gus. Like, I don't know, I just don't like the name Gus. No Gus, and of course this is not to offend anyone. This is free, this is fun, this is loving, this is my own personal opinion. You guys name your kids Emoji or Gus Gus, and I really don't even care. Joel has constantly teased me that the next boy we have, he's going to name Michael just because he thinks it's funny. And sometimes I think he's serious, and I would legit have to like not put him on the birth certificate if that ever happened. Okay, so the next question is, if I had twins, what would I name them? Girl, girl, boy, boy, and then girl, boy. And so if I had girl twins, it was funny because it brought me back to my childhood. I had a friend like that if she had twins, she was gonna name them Melody and Harmony. And I just thought that was so cute. And now she has 4 kids and she all named them B names, and so that's kind of out of the picture. She can't really name a Melody and Harmony after she's named the first 4 of her children B names. But actually, I was kind of thinking about it, and I've thought about it before because in foster care, we've actually gotten called for twins before. And so I thought, oh, it would be fun. Like, what would you name twins? And so for girl twins, I kind of like for it to match. I think I would go for like Ainsley and Addison. And then for boy twins, nature names. So I think for boy twins, I would go with something like Stone and Rivers. Strong, outdoorsy, manly names. And then if it was a girl boy, I like the name Carter for a girl. And then I like Sawyer for a boy. Kartyr. That would be like really cute. So the next question is, if you could change your name to anything, what would it be? And this is hilarious because this still stems from my stupid book. I pretty much feel like I fit Shauna all the way through my childhood. Whenever I would like write my stories, I would pick 2 names specifically that I liked for myself. And the first one was Natalie, and the second one was Felicity. And I still feel like Felicity could be on the table for one of our girls' names. If you had 4 children, any gender, their first names all have to start with the same letter, what would they be? I have an obsession, even though like none of my kids' names start with M, I like M names. And so I picked Madison and Mia. I have brought up Maddox I don't know how many times, but Joel doesn't like it, so it kind of got vetoed. But Maddox and Morgan. So what is your favorite animal inspired name? And I literally had to sit forever, and I was like, bear, fox, flamingo. Oh, I know a friend. This is the coolest name. Hawkins. I think that is like the coolest name. So I feel like Hawkins, that could be animal inspired. Next question is, what is your favorite color inspired name? And I have to go with gray, and I love it more probably for a middle name. Like, it's going to happen. It will happen. The next couple of kids that we either adopt or if we have another one, there will be the middle name gray. I will tell you like my guilty pleasure name, and I'll kind of tell you why I have that name. What are your top 3 boys' names? We have tossed boys' names back and forth all over, and I think we've really agreed, at least I think we've agreed. Brock, Cash, Tice. Don't be stealing my names. Those are kind of our favorite boys' names, but I feel like we've also talked about something that would match with Silas, Lucas, or Jonas, or Elias. You know, it's what you do. When you have lots of children, you sit and you talk about crazy random things like this. What's your 3 favorite girls' names? All of our girls end in the E sound, except for Brooklyn. That's okay because we call her Brookie 99.999% of the time. Unless she's in trouble, we call her Brookie. If we ever had another girl, we would probably keep in that line Riley, Finley, Molly. I feel like name is personality as well. I feel like a Riley would be completely different than a Molly. Number 10, what is your favorite celebrity baby name? I'm gonna jump back up to my M's and go with Maddox. I've always thought that name was really cool. So number 11 is, what is your ultimate guilty pleasure name? So I saw this name actually a couple years ago, and then when my dad passed, I kind of put the 2 together, and I really feel like if I was allowed to name a baby girl this, I would. And I don't think I've even crossed this with Joel, so don't quote me on that. He may like it. So I love the name Ireland, and not Ireland, Ireland, which it kind of comes from Ireland. My parents were missionaries to Ireland. My dad had a passion for Ireland more than anything, and my dad actually passed away in Ireland, and I feel like if I was ever given the opportunity I don't know why, it's Saturday night, it's time for emotionalness. I don't even know what the meaning of the name would be, but my guilty pleasure name would be Ireland Gray. My dad's name was actually Gregory. If I could name another child, honor my dad in that way. Number 12 is what are your most hated baby names? Yeah, I'm not gonna play that game. I like to keep my subscribers, not lose them. I don't really like old-fashioned names. I don't really like those, but that's just me. It's not like I don't like the children that are named that. I just don't like the names. So those would have to be the ones that I just don't really like, but I'm not gonna come over here, get on my little soapbox, my little platform, tell you all the names that I hate, because that would just be rude. So I'm not doing that. Number 13 is what is your favorite baby name based off of a food or a drink? This is so funny because I didn't even have to think about this when it like came to me right away. We watched this most hilarious TV show. If you guys have not seen Life in Pieces, you have to go watch it. So funny. We laughed so hard and we literally like re-watch the episodes over and over again because you pick up something different every single time. It is hilarious. Anyway, there's a girl on there and her name's Clementine. Clementine, that is so funny. Actually kind of a swag name. Clementine, like little Clemmy. Oh my gosh, that's so cute. Number 14, choose a baby name based off of a month. Here we go. See the M's, they attack me. I went with Maisie. I think that's super cute. And it would actually go with our girl's name. Choose a baby name from a movie. So it's actually a TV show, but I've actually thought about it before. And it's so super creepy and don't judge me. I think the name Dexter is kind of cool. It's like super modern, like super serial killery, like super strong and compassionate. I would never name my child that based off of the TV show. It's kind of a cool name. And then number 16 is choose a name that's already in your family. Always loved my brother's name, Zachary. I've thought before in my head, I think I've even wrote stories about it when I was younger. I like Owen with it. So I like the name Zachary Owen. I think my parents picked a great name for him. I think Zachary is kind of a lost name. But anyways, you guys, thanks for coming along today. If you guys want to do this tag, I'm gonna leave the questions down below. I would love for you guys to do this. So remember, like, comment, share, subscribe. I don't really care. I need to have 17 more kids to get to my 22. Peace.